Hello, vinyl community. Yes, I'm back again, and today I'm going to do What's in My Bag. What's in My Bag is the series that I thought would be a nice add-on to my channel to show some record finds that I did overseas. I haven't shared any Swedish record bags yet, but I might do that later on. And here I have a brown paper bag, and you can probably figure out what country I have been in. Yes, this is a bag from Dallas, USA. And I feel a little bit ashamed that I haven't done this earlier, but the summer has been pretty crazy. And when I've been here at the summer house, I've been sorting records, adding them to Discogs, playing music, and you know how things are. And along that, I've been trying to paint as much as I can, and somehow these paper bags ended up in a box upstairs. I was going to sort them into the record shelf. I have my roots in music and world music and the classical upstairs along with the jazz. And I don't know why these brown paper bags ended up there, but they did. And I was there searching for another record that I wanted to play today, and then I found them. The brown paper bags, and I opened them, and Jesus, there's the records I've been searching for but forgot about. And I think I'm starting to get old, senile, you know, all those things, or it was just a thing that happened. Let's say it was just a thing that happened. And anyway, I would like to share this. I have two brown paper bags from the States, and just to keep this a little bit viewable time and not rambling for an hour or two about records that I found in the States, I'll split it in two, and I will do the second one from the other store on another time. And this brown paper bag is from a store called Josey Records. I've been there three times before. It's a great store. A store that I always visit when I'm in Dallas. You never know what to find, and especially they have a great selection where they have the collectibles, and I usually go there and I always find something to bring home, and I have one from there. And the good thing about it was that the Memorial Day was at the same time, which means that they had good prices. They always celebrate that, so they always put in discounts straight on the store. So if the Memorial Day comes again next year, go there. That's my recommendations. So I have 4 records and I will share them. The first one, it's actually not a blind buy, but I haven't heard this one before. But I thought I recognized the name. I have several records with them, but I never seen this in the wild, so I thought I'd pick it up. It was a pretty good price, so if it's bad, it's not a big deal. And it's the Parliament's Trombipulation. What does that exactly mean? I have no idea, but it sounds cool, and the record is fantastic. I need to investigate its record cover, because it's the going truly elephant in Egyptian style, and with this fluffy thing. I'm not really sure what they were going to. It's something. And on the back side, you have them again with a banana nose. And when you open it, it has a great thing. What they did with the Egyptian phoenix. It's kind of cool. And about the record, yeah, it was released on this fantastic Casablanca. It's the 9th album in order, as far as I understood it, and it's from 1980. And this is the last album of original material until they took a big break, and until they get back again 2018. So 38 years of a break, and the Fraud Dog, or whatever it calls, the 2018 album is nothing in my wheelhouse. It's too much hip hop, but this is an interesting listen for sure, because it has those funk elements that you are that they are known for, not as direct and significant as they usually are. They are not a proper hit on this one that you go bananas. I have to spin it more to decide if it's a keeper or if it's not. And if it's not, then I'll probably pass it on to somebody else. But for now, I'm happy that I got it for a cheap price, and I will spin it when time comes. The next record is a soul record from a band called Impressions, and this is a marvelous record. I mean, marvelous. If you're into soul, you need to have this, because it's fantastic. And the Impressions is known for being those doo-wop 50s soul, and a little bit early 60s, but this is more of the 60s late soul, as this was released in 68. And it's the first album that is released on Curtis Mayfield's record company, Curtom. And it's a fantastic one. It's a fantastic. You have so many good tunes, like the opening track, Food for You. Gone Away is a fantastic one. It's so good. It's so good. And just look on that radical cover. They're standing there on a house that is soon falling apart. Not really 100% sure what they are trying to say here, but yeah, you can figure it out. And give it a spin. Get it if you're into soul. And this is the label. Really good looking Curtom label. And it's kind of cool, besides Curtis Mayfield, who I think he produced this. Yes, produced by Curtis Mayfield. I found out that, Johnny Hathaway, he was behind 2 tunes on this one. Going Away and You Want Somebody Else. He wrote those 2. The third album I have is a band from England, a band called Audience. And this is the third album that they released in 71. It's a real masterpiece in their discography, but I really dig this one because it's like art rock, where you get the feel of not purely Jethro Tull, because they're more folkish, but you have a sense of it because they're playing electrical classical guitar. You have tenor sax, you have clarinet. Yes, it could be a little bit jazzy from time to time, but most of it's pretty heavy rock, light psychedelia, and it's really good, really good. Like the hit single Indian Summer, which is really good. But just take the third tune on this one, Jackdaw, where you get his vocal performance is fabulous. And my favorite is The House on the Hill, the title tune, which is an amazing tune. A really amazing tune. And here you have the inside. Kind of cool. You can read the lyrics until it's played, so you can follow along and figure out what he says, which is kind of cool. And this was released on a white label on Elektra. Really happy to get this one. It's not an expensive record. You can find this almost everywhere. Not in Europe, it's not so common, but in US you can find this for nothing. Get it. Highly recommend that one. And the last one I have is a record that is from that collectible shelf that I have at Josey's. I picked up this one, the Germs and GI, or Germs Incognito as they usually say. This is a LA band that was a short-lived band. This is the only record that they released in '79. It's a must-have if you are into punk or hardcore. It's a true classic from the States, and I'm really happy to get a good condition record for a good price, as it was the Memorial Day, so it wasn't too expensive, but still expensive. I'm really happy to get a hold of this, and it's both sad. Yeah, it's a little bit sad story about this band. The most known guy was the singer Darby Crash, or Sean Paul, as he was actually called, where you get John. Yeah, my name. Yeah. Anyway, they did, just after this, they went into a small session to do a part on the soundtrack for Al Pacino's Cruising soundtrack that was released in 1980. And not long after this, sadly, Darby Cash did suicide, and I don't know why. Nobody knows, probably because he was probably feel bad or something. But still, the sad story gone. Let's focus on this one. The Germs. They had, if you read the story about them, it's kind of cool. They had so many different cool names, like the Dragon Sperm Germs and the Sophistifuck, and you know, all those strange named like working titles before they decided to go for Germs. And there are so many good tunes on this record. You have What We Do Is Secret, the first tune on side A, excellent one. And then you have the Lexicon Devil, that will really run you over. And on the last tune on side A, We Must Bleed, fantastic one. The opening track on side 2, Media Blitz, is fantastic. And the last one, the 9-minute opus, Shut Down, is a fantastic one. Fantastic one. Alright, that was all records I had for What's in My Bag. It's starting to get late. You can feel the darkness is falling in the horizon. And that's why I have the light lid here. And it's starting to get a little bit freezy on the evenings and early mornings. But during the day it has been fantastic. But I was too busy with other things, so I never had time to do a video. But still, here we have one. And I hope to be back in a week or so. Keep those records spinning, and Fridas from Sweden. Bye bye.